My friends, in today's gospel, we hear the account of two miracles performed by Jesus. A woman who was hemorrhaging, who desired just to touch the hem of his garment, and when she did, was healed. And the daughter of Jairus, the synagogue official, whose daughter had died, and because of his faith and his petition, his daughter was resurrected again. It's interesting that throughout the ministry of Jesus, he performed many miracles, but we consider those to be signs of his authority over nature as a preamble to the inbreaking of God's kingdom. For the kingdom of God is the promise of righteousness and right order, where all creation would be healed and at peace. And Jesus in his ministry performed these signs, which we also call miracles, as in many ways a harbinger of what is promised to all of us when we come into the glory of heaven and all creation is restored in his power and glory. We live in a very scientific world that wants to explain away the miracles. But in fact, this is a question of faith and eyes to see what others may not see. It is a fact that there are those who, even in the time of Jesus, saw what Jesus did and did not believe him, that they thought it was a trick or magic that perhaps others who were charlatans were doing at his time. There is a disposition of faith to be able to understand this inbreaking of grace, this, if you will, breaking of the laws of nature, that happens because it is a sign, a manifestation that God is present everywhere, that God is the sovereign ruler of all things, and all things serve his purpose. And in this case, Jesus' signs serve the purpose of inaugurating, announcing that there will be a time when every illness will be healed, that all the dead will rise to glory, that every tear will be wiped away, that we can live in fullness of life and peace. That is his promise. And every miracle that has occurred since Christ's ministry point to the same reality. Do we believe God's life is inbreaking into our world? And if we do, and as believers we do, then we should not be surprised when we see it before our very eyes. So my friends, the world may doubt that there are miracles, but we don't, because we do not doubt the power of God's love in our midst.